while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense takes the field to start this game off. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, baby.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
Back to pass, it's Bazelak. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? And this is not the way they envision the opening drive going with the 3rd and long coming up. They try to pop a run on the draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Falcons will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tillman. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. He's going to pass. Getting some heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It leads to 2nd down.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Falcons are on the move. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Off play action. Fires toward the end zone. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing the turnover, especially on the 1st possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Line gets set, 1st down. To the ground with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Brown wants to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
This offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, South Florida. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
Ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hogan. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
Man, that linebacker is athletic. He can make tackles in space against very athletic dudes. That receiver's not an easy guy to bring down. That linebacker got him down quick.
Feeling some heat. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to pass. It's Bazelak. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Running it back, it's Atkins. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Gonna run it, it's right. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And here comes the offense on second down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second.
Here we go. Do the show. Right. Get ready.
Running back searching for a hole. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Grab near the marker. It's Singletary. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Let's go.
The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Brown will throw it. They're bringing heat. Oh, it's out! Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number one. He wasn't able to do it.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
The sure hands, it's Stewart. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Falcons! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on.
He's off to the races. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Coming after it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
The give from the gun. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Bulls have their offense in high gear. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Steps away. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
All right, defensive ends, you've got to do a better job not getting too far up the field on these pass rush situations. You've got to be able to retrace. You can get to the level of the quarterback, then you've got to slow your...
Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
And that's a good play when you're inside your own 10, running out, trying to get something positive so you don't have to throw out of your end zone and possibly take a safety, and then boom, you pop one. You get big-time space, big-time yardage. Nice job by the offense.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's loose. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, BG.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
You got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Brown wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
You just wonder if that last interception the quarterback threw last drive is starting to affect him, and what he's seeing right now, he's seeing ghosts. Doesn't look very confident throwing the football. He's lucky that...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets rid of it. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Handoff to the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
They're going to test the right side with this one. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. They've been running it, but now the pass. He's going to take off. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Bulls are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Got some room to run. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking downfield, it's Bazelak. Using the quick game. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Going up top on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa.
The Falcons will line up to kick off and start the second half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Still running at the 40. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
This quarterback doing a lot of good decision-making on that last play. First off, nice job extending, but then understanding what the coverage was, understanding nobody's open, and then going, hey, look, I can go get this myself, and finally, not only am I going to get this first down, I'm going to take care of myself, too. I'm going to slide. I practiced this all week. A little baseball slide action. We got a fresh set of hands.
Let's see what they've got on second down. will throw it. Quarterback adapting. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab. It's Singletary. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Trying play action. Pocket starts to collapse. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
A little floater there that falls incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the right. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run